joining us today. My name is Jackie Lovely, and I'm the MLA for the Camrose constituency and today's MC. I'm very excited to be part of this latest broadband announcement, as it will connect not only communities here in Cooking Lake, but also Strathcona and Beaver counties, as well as residents in my constituency of Camrose. Connectivity is at the heart of Alberta's broadband strategy. It's a commitment from our government to ensure all Albertans, regardless of when they live in our province, can connect to the internet and eliminate the digital divide. Because access to the internet is not a luxury, it's a way of life. And whether you're in Calgary or Tofield, Alberta's government is taking action to ensure you can pay bills, take a course, search for a job, and connect with loved ones. I'd like to thank Nate Glubish, Minister of Technology and Innovation, Glenn Lawrence, Deputy Mayor of Strathcona County, Darren Hawkinson, the Chief Executive Officer for Switch, and guests joining us today. I'm eager to hear more about the details for this project and its benefits, and invite Minister Glubish to the podium to provide more information.
Well, thank you, Jackie. Thanks for being here, right here in my own backyard of South Cooking Lake, part of Strathcona County. It's so good to be here as the local MLA for this region to be able to make an announcement about some really exciting investments in connectivity. As Emily Lovely said, that we know as a government that connectivity is so important. We know that it is important to make sure that we get every single household in this province connected to reliable high-speed internet, so that every Albertan, no matter where they live, no matter what corner of the province they're in, they can access the same information, they can participate in the same economic upside and opportunities, and they can have as good of an education for their kids as anyone else in an urban center. And that is why we brought forward Alberta's broadband strategy in 2022. That is why I was able to secure $390 million of funding from the province of Alberta to invest in this vital infrastructure. And that is why I negotiated matching dollars from the federal government of another $390 million. And since that time frame, we have been hard at work identifying the best partners who have the best projects to get the best connectivity delivered to every home in Alberta. And I am so excited today to be able to talk about one of those partnerships that is building connectivity infrastructure right here in Strathcona County. I'm pleased to announce that the governments of Alberta and Canada have jointly invested more than $380,000 through the Universal Broadband Fund to bring high-speed internet to more than 4,300 households in Strathcona County and the surrounding areas in a partnership with internet service provider Switch. And again, as Emily Lovely mentioned, we have CEO Darren Hawkinson here with us. Thank you, Darren, for being here. Looking forward to hearing from you shortly. This investment is a major step forward to bridging the digital divide in Alberta and, of course, in my home community of Strathcona County. For the folks that live out here in Cooking Lake and the surrounding areas, this means, finally, you will have access to reliable, high-speed internet. And that will allow you to connect with loved ones. It will allow you to get better education opportunities for your kids. It will allow you to fully participate in all our community has to offer. And Alberta's government is firmly committed to ensuring that that same hope, that same opportunity, that same access to connectivity is going to be accessible and available to all Albertans. And so that is, as I mentioned, with our broadband strategy and the $390 million of funding that we have committed, we are working hard to make sure that every single Albertan will have access. And I'm pleased to say that to date, we have now allocated nearly $371 million through the Universal Broadband Fund to 62 different projects across the province. And these projects will connect, once complete, over 51,000 households in 328 different communities to reliable, high-speed internet. So we're making great progress. Always more work to do. We always said that this was going to be a 4-year plan. We're at about the halfway point, and we're over halfway done. This is great news. I want to just, again, extend my congratulations to Switch on reaching this crucial stage of this build, which I understand is close to a month from completion. And so this is not just hope far off on the horizon. This is imminent. It's here. It's now. Construction is well underway on this project, and this is going to impact communities in Strathcona County, Beaver County. It's going to include parts of Sherwood Park. It's going to include Ardrossan. It's going to include, as I said, Cooking Lake, as well as Half Moon Estates in Collingwood Cove and many other great communities nearby. These investments are so important. They have such far-reaching impacts to so many families, and I couldn't be happier to be making this announcement here today. So thanks again to Strathcona County for being here. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Looking forward to hearing from you shortly. Thank you, Councillors Nelson and Hartwig, for being here to show your support. Thank you, Emily Lovely, for all of your tireless advocacy in this important file and the work that you've done to support me on getting this done. And just looking forward to celebrating this exciting step forward for connectivity for Strathcona County and surrounding communities. With that, I'd like to pass the podium to my friend and colleague, Deputy Mayor Glenn Lawrence.
Morning. Well, thanks everybody for coming out today. Unfortunately, I have to wear these glasses now, so that's the way it is these days. I just want to also introduce my colleagues, Councillor Nelson and Councillor Hartwig, here from Strathcona County Council. For those who don't know me, my name is Glenn Lawrence. I'm the councillor here for Ward 7 and Deputy Mayor for Strathcona County. It's my pleasure to be here today alongside Minister Glubish, my fellow councillors and representatives from Switch Incorporated to recognize what this project means to us all. I want to start by saying that this region is dear to my heart, not just because I grew up here, but because its natural, untouched beauty and privacy and quiet living it offers. I believe you feel the same way. I think we all appreciate our lifestyle out here while recognizing that we need to stay connected with the world at large more than ever. And of course, that means embracing technology. As you know, without reliable internet, it's challenging to live, learn, work, and play like everybody does. I know our values haven't changed too much. We still believe in hard work, supporting our neighbors and community, and respecting the land beneath our feet. But I think we all deserve to put those feet up after a hard day's work and expect the Netflix to stay sharp, or Facebook, our faraway friends without a digital frog in our throat. A run at Teams meetings without faces getting stuck in some silly way. The internet is now a regular part of our day, and high-speed internet is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. It's important today as roads, electricity, and running water, and it's the gateway to a connected and informed future. That's why I'm very proud of the advocacy work that Strathcona County has done and continues to do to bring improved internet services to our communities. With this investment in the future of our region, we can expect improved internet connectivity for hundreds of rural households, numerous businesses and industries around the Cooking Lake and surrounding communities. We are immensely grateful to our provincial and federal partners, as well as Switch Incorporated, for ensuring that more people in our region can access high-speed internet. As internet expansion is a federal undertaking, we will continue to advocate for better internet locally for all communities around Strathcona County, so that everyone across the region can enjoy the same high standard of internet service. That's what we're really looking for. So, thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Darren Hokinson, and I'm the CEO of Switch. I'm excited to be here today. As one of Canada's last family-owned telecom companies, we are proud to celebrate 20 years of connecting remote regions across this great province this October. Today, I'm thrilled to announce a significant milestone, the expansion of our air fiber network. This project will bring high-speed internet to over 9,000 underserved homes in Alberta, offering speeds of up to 150 megabits per second for residential and up to 1 gigabits per second for business in select areas. This achievement would not have been possible without the incredible support and partnership with the entire Universal Broadband team, the Rapid Response Team, Strathcona County, Beaver County, Leduc County, Camrose County, and Lamont County, our dedicated local farmers and residents, and of course, the Alberta government. Your unwavering support has made this project a reality, and we are deeply grateful. As we move forward, let's remember the words of Albert Einstein: strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Together, we are making a valuable difference in our communities. For myself and the entire team at Switch, thank you for your support, and here's to many more years of connecting people and communities. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Darren. Once again, I'd like to thank Minister Glubish, Deputy Mayor Lawrence, and Darren for joining us to celebrate this exciting news. This investment is another step forward on the path to ensuring every Albertan is connected to high speed. This is great news for residents who call this part of Alberta home. Thank you, everyone. We will now move over to the media and a Q&A.
Yes, that brings us to the end of the formal portion of the news conference. We'll now move to the Q&A section. We'll start with reporters in the room, if there are any. If you could step forward to the mic, please, and name yourself and your media outlet.
Hi, Theodora McLeod with Sherwood Park News. I'm just wondering, is there any guarantee with this service that costs will be comparable to those that are paid by people living in the cities?
So when we navigate which partners we're going to select through our funding, we cover a number of things. First, we want to make sure that the partners have the technical expertise to deliver a reliable service, because if folks log in and then they can't actually access anything, then it was all for nothing, and I don't want to subsidize anything that doesn't work. Second, we want to make sure that the company is stable enough to finish the job and see it through to completion, and then offer that service for the long term. Third, we want to make sure that it's scalable going into the future, because over time technology evolves and connectivity speed requirements are going to go up. So these are all very important things. But of course, we also want to make sure that affordability is in there. We don't want someone having to pay $300 a month for internet. That would be ridiculous. So I don't have the exact speed specifically. You could probably talk to the Switch folks about that. But I'm confident that we're going to have reasonably priced, reliable, high-speed internet, and that's great news for this community.
Can I do
Did you have a follow-up?
Yes. Separate question, actually. Will any of this expansion require construction in rural areas of the county? Well,
this is connectivity infrastructure that's going to serve the rural pockets of Strathcona County, absolutely. And if you want some really specifics about that, I'd encourage you to talk to Darren and his team. But this is a wireless-based approach, so a lot of this is going to be tower-based with wireless signals going out into the community. But they do something a little bit more unique compared to some of the traditional tower-based wireless technology. They're focused on making sure that their towers are closer to the customers and they don't spread them out as far. And as a result, you can count on a much higher quality service with less degradation because you're not as far from the tower. So that's one of the things that really excites me about this project, and I think is one of the reasons why we chose Switch as the successful partner for this region.
Awesome, thank you.
Any other questions from the room? We'll turn to the phones. Operator, can you put through our first caller?
We have no questions on the phone.
Thank you. That concludes our press conference for today.
Thanks, everybody.